guys, welcome to another video. This is a tutorial video as a thank you for 300 subscribers. I'll be going through my process of how I created this art of the diamond minecart. Now keep in mind this isn't a tutorial on Photoshop, you can find those just about anywhere. This is just showing my process of how I create Minecraft characters. Alright, let's get started. So, once I've created a nice large canvas, I get started on the sketch. The sketch is the best part where you can plan your ideas and get a good feel for the image. If it doesn't look right after you've finished the sketch, then it probably won't look good as an end product. It's good to keep in mind the fundamentals of how to draw in 3D. Because this is Minecraft, you've got to replicate that in your art. Now, after the basic sketch is done, I go more in detail. Lots of people don't do this, they can do this just with their line work, but I like to get a good idea really early on. The character's expression is really important. You've got to make it look right and natural. If it doesn't look right, just go over it again. It sometimes takes me quite a few tries to get something the way I want. Now onto the line work. I got a camera set up so you can see what I'm doing in this stage. Just like the sketch, I do the head first, then I do the expression. It's pretty straightforward, you just need to copy what you sketched, just in more detail and cleaner. There's really not much difficulty, it's just like tracing something. Now in Photoshop you don't have any line smoothing that makes your line work better. You have to do everything exactly the way it's going to look. Something like Manga Studio has this built in, so it smooths your lines automatically. Now is the rendering section. It's not very hard, it's just like colouring in. I always start with the skin first and I shade it with a certain light source, usually from the front so that their size is in shadow. And you can see I forgot to do the pickaxe in the line work. It's good to double check that you've got everything done before you move on to the next stage. Now I usually have a base layer which is masked to everything that I want to colour. Then I add a clipping mask layer over top for all of the different pieces of clothing and objects. Lots of artists have different ways of shading. Some do it very simply, some have very realistic techniques. I try to go somewhere in between, cartoony but still with good lighting. Now we're not focusing on the background too much since this is more based on the character, but usually I'd spend lots of time doing that as well. We're just doing something very simple that will lower the transparency of later, so it doesn't impede too much. So I know this wasn't super in depth, but I hope it showed you exactly what process I go through, so whenever you see my other videos, you know what I'm doing. Maybe sometime later I'll do a proper tutorial showing all the different techniques I use with Photoshop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.